Okay, I'm back. Second ever YouTube video, and I have to talk about this game, Chelsea Barcelona, because oh my god, this was the worst game I've ever seen Barcelona. This is the worst game I've seen Barcelona play under Hansi Flick without a doubt. Everything was horrible. First of all, I just want to say I think Hansi Flick got everything wrong. From the lineup to the tactics, everything was just off today. He set us up so badly. And oh my God, we had nothing in the game. If you look at the momentum, like we were only in the game like the first 20 minutes, and then after that, they completely dominated us. Even when they scored and Araujo didn't get the red card, we were getting completely dominated. So yeah, completely. It was horrible, horrible, horrible. Now that that's out of the way, I just want to talk about the players because honestly, there's nothing else to talk about. Everybody, everybody played bad today. And I mean everybody. People that I've never seen play bad before were bad today. Juan Garcia had a stinker. Oh my goodness, dude. There was one goal that was called off sides, and like Juan Garcia had like the easiest like chance to block it, and it just slid in. Like he was absolutely horrible today. He couldn't get his crosses. He looked terrible today. He did not look like the Juan Garcia we know and love, which was insane to me. Jules Koundé, absolutely horrible. I hope he likes London because he is staying there. He is not flying back to Barcelona. And I genuinely don't know what happened to Kunde because he has been terrible this season. Absolutely horrible. He got completely destroyed by Garnacho. Alejandro Garnacho had Kunde on skates, and I could not believe my eyes. Kunde was the second best right back last season, and this season he's a completely different player. I genuinely don't know what happened. And then that own goal that he scored, Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness, that was fucking, oh my god. That own goal that he scored was genuinely one of the most disgusting own goals I've ever seen in my life. I'm gonna save Araujo for last because I can speak about him for forever. Kubarsi was absolutely horrible today too. He was he was trying to kick the ball and he missed the ball damn near every time. He would hit the player. He would cause a foul every single time. It's just like what the hell happened to our players today? Kubarsi literally missed every single ball. It was like, oh my god. He won 50% of his ground duels, committed two fouls. He looked horrible. Balde was like one of our only shining lights because honestly, he did try to make a lot of runs, but unfortunately, we were just their press was just way too good. We could not complete any like passes, any like passage of play was completely blocked by Caicedo, by Reece James, by everybody. Like we could not do anything today. And Balde, I mean, he tried. I can't say anything bad about him. Frankie De Jong, well, this was probably Frankie De Jong's worst game. He got absolutely touched in that midfield. Literally everything he tried went bad. Every long ball he tried to do got intercepted. Every time he tried to dribble through a couple players, he would just pass it back because there was no one open. There was nothing he could do. He got absolutely manhandled in that defense. I mean, he got absolutely manhandled in that midfield, and like he had a horrible game today. And Eric Garcia, he was a ghost. I'm not gonna lie, that first half he was a ghost. He should have started at center back. Like I said, Flick lined us up so bad today. Eric Garcia should have been our starting center back, and maybe Casalo could have played in center mid because we needed physicality in that midfield. Their midfield is probably one of the best, probably top three in the world because of Caicedo, because they're just so physical. And it's just like Eric Garcia is not. He is not a midfielder. He's a defender. And it's like, oh my God, you could tell. Like like he did nothing in that first half. And when he moved to center back, he was a little better, but it was too late at that point because the clown in defense got a red card and we were down to 10 men. But yeah, I think Flick got the midfield wrong completely. I knew coming into this game, the game was gonna be all focused on the midfield because we, we just needed more physicality. I don't even know what to say. I'm literally at a loss for words. We just needed more physicality in the midfield, and we just got completely. We look like little kids against grown men today. It was absolutely horrible. Ferran Torres, again, you too. I hope you like London because you're staying. Absolute stinker. Hooked at halftime, like you deserved. You were absolutely horrible. You can't trick me. Your two goals against Bilbao, you can't trick me. Those were lucky goals. How do you miss such an easy chance? Lamine put it on a plate for you, and you kicked it out. Like he was one on one with the goalie, and he kicked it out, and that was his only shot. Absolutely horrible. Firmine, he did not have a good game either. And I can't, I hate to say it, he had a really bad game. He got absolutely pushed around. He got pushed around. Um, there was a little penalty call that could have been our way, but other than that, he didn't do anything. He was a ghost. Our whole midfield were ghosts. Like horrible game, horrible, horrible. I can't stop saying it. It was a horrible game. Lamine Yamal, I hate to say it, but this brother got pocketed by Cucurella so badly. Like he literally couldn't do anything today. Yeah, I mean he was getting like triple teamed, four teamed like most of the game, but like still, you're Lamine Yamal. You should be able to like break through that, but nope. They pressed us perfectly. Like we couldn't keep a hold of the ball at all. We are FC Barcelona. We are the team, like the possession team. And it's like we couldn't hold on to the ball at all. We couldn't do anything and Lamine Yamal was not good today. Not good at all. He did have that one pass to Ferran, but of course you can't trust Ferran because he's gonna fucking miss everything. Lewandowski, can't really say anything about him. He wasn't getting fed anything. He wasn't really pressing either. Like most of the game you could see Lamine Yamal was getting irritated because they just weren't pressing the defender. They weren't they weren't going towards the ball and like I don't know, man. Every all of Flick's tactics were horrible today. Like I don't think anybody understood what they were supposed to do because it looked like they were fighting against each other in the game. Lamine was telling Robert Lewandowski to push up, press more. Lamine was looking at Fermin Lopez saying, "Where are you, bro?" They're just completely bypassing the midfield. They're just kicking the ball straight through the mid, and there's nobody there to like press or anything. And like Lamine was getting pissed off, and I was getting pissed off too. And Fermin was getting pissed off that he wasn't there. Like there was no midfield at all today. It was absolutely horrible. Even before the red card. After the red card, I understand it. You can't do anything when they're already that dominant against you and you go down a man. It's genuinely impossible to come back. But yeah, I just want to say fucking Caicedo is an incredible player. Jesus Christ. This dude, the tackles he makes are literally incredible. I don't even know if he committed a foul today. I gotta check because honestly, it felt like he didn't. Yeah, he committed no fouls today. And like it felt like every ball he fought for, he won. He was absolutely amazing today. I'm jealous that they have this type of player because Caicedo is genuinely a top three midfielder in the world. He was genuinely incredible. Estevao, Jesus Christ, this kid is something special, man. That goal that he scored was like a Lamine Yamal goal, but you know it wasn't Yamal, and like I wouldn't say Esteval was better than Yamal today because his team was just better overall. But he is 3 months older, so I mean he should be a little even with blah blah blah. He should be a little even with Lamine. I mean Lamine, he had nobody to help him today. He tried his best. I can't say anything about him. But now I want to talk about the main man, the clown, the I think Ronald Araujo has the lowest IQ of every player in the top five leagues. Because how do you mess up in every single big game? Literally, 2 years ago against PSG, we were up 1-0, cruising comfortably. We were up 1-0, cruising against PSG, and Ronald Araujo makes a horrible pass. They go on the break, and then he pulls Barcola back, gets a red card, and from there we completely crumble and we get eliminated from the Champions League. The year after, in the Champions League, Ronald Araujo is the worst big game player I've ever seen. His IQ is so low, and I don't understand how he keeps getting these chances. I don't understand how these managers keep trusting this guy. He is the cause of every single big mistake in Barcelona. He single-handedly knocked us out of two Champions League in a row against PSG. He brought down Barcola when he didn't have to. We were cruising in that game. He got a straight red in like the 30 something minute. And from there, we completely dissipated and we were out. We got destroyed 4-1 at home because Ronald Araujo decided to pull Barcola and get a red card. Like, oh my God. And then the year after, against Inter Milan, up 3-2 in the semifinal, 1 minute to go, he lets a 38-year-old defender beat him to the ball. Acerbi scores an amazing goal, sends it to extra time, and then there we lose. Like, jeez. And then today, I don't know why Hansi Flick started him today. He just came out of a 5-1 beating to the United States B team. He looked absolutely horrible in that game, and I don't know why Hansi Flick decided to start him against Chelsea in Stamford Bridge because he has not been good at all this season. His best performance has been as a striker. He came in as a striker for 9 minutes, and that was his best performance of the season. And then today, he gets the worst yellow card I've. Today, he gets, I think, the dumbest red card I've seen in a while. Because the first yellow card comes from him arguing too much with the ref because Lamine got fouled and they didn't call it. And like, okay, but you shouldn't be complaining so much in the first half. There was like 20 minutes on the clock. You shouldn't be complaining that much. Like the game just started. You shouldn't be getting a yellow card for complaining that early in the game. And then he makes one of the worst tackles I've ever seen in my life while on a yellow card to get a straight red and get sent off. And then from there we couldn't even compete with Chelsea. We were absolutely horrible. And it's like I don't understand how he keeps getting chances in these big games. He should not be starting a single game for us ever unless it's the Copa del Rey against like a fourth division side team. Ronald Araujo should not be starting any game, big game or not, for Barcelona from here on out. Maybe in the Copa del Rey round of 64 when they're playing like FC Andorra. Maybe in the Copa del Rey in like the 64th round, the round of 32 when they're playing a team from the 4th division, but he should not be playing in big games. He should not be playing in big games because his IQ is just way too low. He is a mistake machine, and I'm getting sick and tired of watching it. Like I said, his best performance this season has been him playing like 9 minutes as a makeshift striker. He is not a good defender at all. I genuinely don't know what happened to him, and I am sick and tired of seeing him. I hope he doesn't play. I hope he doesn't start for us ever again. Like, jeez, oh my God, he pissed me off. Anyways, horrible game. Now, if we look at the Champions League table, we're in 15th place, 7 points in 5 games, 2 L's. PSG and Chelsea. Okay. I just want to say this too. All three of our like big games this season against Chelsea, against Real Madrid, against PSG, we lost. We looked amateur in all three, and it's just so horrible to see. Like, how are we this bad this season? I genuinely can't believe my eyes. We need to sign a new center back. We cannot play Koundé anymore. He is a complete liability. Balde I feel like Balde doesn't understand the high line either because he kept players on side a couple times today. For that third goal, he kept Liam Delap on side. Like if you're gonna do this high line, you have to perfect it. And last season they pretty much perfected it, but this season they look horrible with it. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. This game could have ended up being like 6-0. It was the worst game I've seen in a long time from Barcelona. But yeah, our next game is Frankfurt. Frankfurt, and then we play Slavia Prague, and then Copenhagen. Those games should be easy wins, but like I genuinely don't trust this team at all. Next game is against Deportiva Alaves. We should get an easy win there, and then after that we play Atletico de Madrid. And if we do not win this game, I am genuinely gonna be worried for Hansi Flick because how you cannot go 0 for 4 in big games against the elite competition because that is disgraceful. Anyways, I don't know. I don't even know what else to say. This was a horrible game. I'm probably rambling. This probably didn't make sense, but I just had to get this out there. I'm sick and tired of this season. We look horrible in every big game, and Araujo just cannot be. He's not good enough to be starting for us. We should have cashed in on him 2 seasons ago when Juventus wanted to buy him for like 50 mil. We are so dumb for keeping him. We are so dumb for wanting to keep him. I'm genuinely baffled that we decided to keep him. But yeah, on to the next. Also forgot to say, follow me on TikTok, Vix Chapin. Subscribe. Yeah, fuck yeah, I'm trying to get to 20 subscribers by the end of the year. I'm at 16 right now. 20. I just need four people to subscribe. Let's go. Let's get that. Follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Vix Chapin. Everything's Vix Chapin. Please follow. Please subscribe. Please like everything. Have a good day.